Hi and welcome back to Bedecked. I am the author stylist Rebecca and Brian, but you can call me Beck. If you have noticed, I have writing gloves on today. They happen to be Little Women writing gloves that I got for Christmas years ago because we are talking about the book Little Women today. It is another one of my favorite books that take place on or around Christmas. I have tried to start reading Little Women a bunch of times. I know I read most of it when I was a kid. I don't know if I've ever got through it. I finally finished reading it, I think was it during the pandemic? It may have been during lockdown when I decided, or close to that, maybe the year before. But it was very recently where I actually finished the book. And I remember when I was younger, I liked the first part of the book better, and I didn't like the part where they were grown up and making decisions that I may or may not have agreed with. But when I grew up, I really enjoyed the last half of the book, and I could understand some of the adult decisions they were making. This book also holds a special place in my heart because of the movie. Now, I think most people in my generation identify with the 90s version of Little Women with Winona Ryder as Jo March. I identify with, I think it's like, I should have looked this up ahead of time, the 1940s, 1930s version. I'll pop up a screenshot right there and I'll fact check. This is my version of Little Women. My mom and I watched this not every year, but almost every year on Christmas. It's my marmy. It's our Christmas tradition to watch Little Women. And of course we cry every time. So yeah, this is my Little Women. Elizabeth Taylor's Amy is a little ridiculous, but also awesome. I mean, she's amazing in that role. She's amazing. Laurie is dreamy. He's the best Laurie ever. Better than Christian Bale. Sorry. I know. Don't at me. I know. I'm going to get a lot of hate mail for these opinions. As far as the new version goes, with Saoirse Ronan and Timothée Chalamet, Frances Pugh, who else? Who played Beth? Whoever played Beth, Emma Watson. It's fine. Emma Watson is Meg. She looks a lot like Meg, so that works at least. I loved that version. I was excited going in to see it, and I loved it. So I think Saoirse Ronan made a lot of sense as Jo. I think Timothée Chalamet might have dethroned the 1940. Oh, gosh, I really should look up these names. Might have dethroned my favorite Laurie as my new favorite Laurie. He was amazing in that role as the kind of boy who didn't want to grow up and was just in love with Jo, but finally decided, this isn't a spoiler, that he wanted to marry Amy. And I never really believed that storyline in the past, but he and Frances Pugh really sold it. So yes, I love the new version. I love the book. I love the 1940s version. The 1990s version is not my Little Women, I'm sorry to say. So anyway, today I am going to do an online shopping challenge. I have no idea what I'm going to find. I kind of wanted to do modern takes, but I also wanted to see if we could find some, Civil War era takes on this too. Because, I mean, sometimes as authors, it does make sense to get into full costume. I do know some historical fiction authors, and I've seen this at book fairs, who actually do dress in the garb of the era they are writing about. So, I mean, you may need to buy some authentic, like, Civil War era American attire. You may. So we're going to look for that today. We're going to see if we can do some modern interpretations on some of these ladies. I'm going to give it a whirl. I'm not sure what I'm going to find. I'm not even sure where I'm going to start. So we're just going to wing it. Let's go. All right. So right off the bat, I am going to Google Little Women cosplay. Why not? Little Women cosplay. Spelling is essential. All right. So They're not medieval. What the? Ooh, Victorian. They're not Victorian either, right? I guess I don't know 1860s. So maybe 1860s is Victorian? I'm not really sure. Let's find out. Let's look at this one because it looks good. See where this is from. Amazon. This is super cheap. For something like this, it looks pretty historically accurate too, at least from the movies that I've seen. These are really gorgeous. Like, to the point where I'm like, oh, I want one of these. I'm kidding. But, I mean, clearly, is this made in China? Because where else could they afford to do something this reasonably priced? It arrives after Christmas. I'm sure that surprises nobody. Can you not see Marmee wearing this? Or like Joe, something very practical like this. Or like this is this light blue is like totally Emma Watson as Meg, or any Meg. I totally see a Meg in this one. Amy, pink. I don't see the red. And then something really simple for Beth. There's a black and there's a navy. The virginal white for Beth, maybe. I don't think they'd wear white. It doesn't seem very practical, does it? Oh, this coat. This coat's really nice. How is this coat only $38? Like, how can they do this so cheap? I don't even know. This coat's fab. Considering it takes place in the winter, I think this coat is super fab. Oh, look at one rating. I gotta see what this rating is. Disappointed. Sent the wrong coat, and it's a super thin and scratchy material. Single layer of felt. You know what? Way too small, went off the size chart. You get what you pay for. So there you go. Oh look! Oh, I forgot. Amy wore white in the movie. Oh, Lori. Okay, so this is cute. This is from the new version. Yeah, so they very kind of muted colors, lots of layers. And then this must be like a summer scene on the beach with just kind of one layer, with I'm sure like 50,000 layers underneath. So, I mean, that's cool that you can get it on Amazon. I always like to check Etsy for things like this because there's seamstresses on Etsy that do some amazing things. So I want to see what they have for Little Women costume on Etsy first before we start looking for something modern, because I haven't figured out where to look for modern stuff yet. What on earth did I just find? So there's bloomers. I don't know why that one came up. I mean, there's Victorian stuff. Hey, Little Women riding gloves. I am a little surprised. Is that really the right era? I'm a little surprised that more stuff isn't coming up for this. I guess there's not as much, maybe Civil War, Victorian. Okay, suffragette, maybe. I guess there's not as much Little Women cosplay as there is, say, Pride and Prejudice. If I typed in Pride and Prejudice, it'd be like, phoom, all the things. So I guess maybe you order it from Amazon and you roll the dice, or you have your own source. I'm sure there are things you can rent places too. I'm going to try to make a Modern Joe look. Now, I think we can probably all agree that Jo March would probably, I can't leave that up. Jo March would probably wear nothing but like, you know, ironic t-shirts, probably jeans, sweatshirts, and a Descent collar necklace. But we're going to try to make it a little more fashiony than that. Although we may get a Descent collar necklace. That's kind of fun. Descent necklace. We can start with that. Oh, Descent collar necklace, Descent pins. There's a DescentPins.com. I feel like, or maybe the earrings. Don't they have earrings? Whoa, 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 whoa. This is a cute necklace. Why is this? Oh, it's a pin. It's a pin. So, yeah, I feel like a modern Jo March would probably definitely wear a descent necklace, descent collar necklace in some form. Whether it was the necklace itself or the earrings, she would be all into the RBG, I think. So, that's cool. Can you see I'm like really struggling with this? These are iconic characters. Like, let's start with shopstyle.com because I don't know what store to start with. Let's start with joggers and sweatpants. Do you think she'd be into the no, women's? Although, maybe. Gosh, I'm making this way harder than it needs to be, I think. Picturing like, okay. All right. I got this. I don't have this. Okay, so the Marches were obviously not wealthy people. So I think I should definitely, we are making them fashion-y. That's just what's happening. But I definitely need to bring it down. I want to keep I want to keep this under $50. We're going to do the March Sisters on a budget because they were on a budget, obviously. So, I like to try to pick brands I've heard of, generally. So, and you know she'd be very utilitarian. You know what's utilitarian? Old Navy. So maybe she just go to Old Navy. Would Jo March go to Old Navy? Maybe I should go with like Urban Outfitters. Let's do it. Let's go to. I'm feeling Urban Outfitters. All of a sudden, Urban Outfitters. I think Old Navy is too basic. She had to be basic. But I feel like she's anything but basic. So she's a writer, right? So she is, I'm envisioning her kind of holed up in her attic, writing all day, and then she, with like tons of layers because it's freezing, and then she throws on a coat and a hat over everything, and then goes to the local independent bookstore. Yeah, right, totally. Overthinking. It's a lot of pressure. Like, because like, camo. Alright, so these aren't joggers, but they are kind of military-esque. And she could have easily bought these as men's pants, which I could totally see happening. So we're going to start with these pants, and I just want to, like, put tons of layers on. So let's stick with Urban Outfitters, because I'm kind of feeling the Urban Outfitters idea for Jo. So let's see. Ooh! Why do I get excited like that? An oversized coat is obviously something we're going to go with. And while I don't necessarily believe me, oh, it comes in other colors. This I'm loving. Yeah, I just want to layer her up. Are those hearts? I'm not super feeling the hearts. I don't love the hearts. That's okay. We'll find a different jacket. Maybe this is more utilitarian. I would wear the hearts. Like the hearts. And that's my brand color. I'm like, wait, how much is that jacket? Oh, yes. Oh, my computer's doing so well today. So well. The Sherpa kind of teddy bear look. That's kind of in right now. But I just kind of want something more big and ridiculous for Jo. But I don't hate it. I don't hate it. This one I love for me though. Isn't it funny how I'm always finding stuff for me? Okay, so we need to layer her up. So I'm not giving up on that heart jacket. I mean, no, I can't. It's Jo. She's not a romantic. I can't do it. Okay. let's layer her up. Let's find all of the layers. Yeah, I like that. I mean, for sure, she'd be wearing a flannel shirt. Like, give me a break. That's kind of weird with the sleeve. I think I like this flannel shirt better. Because this is like a varsity sleeve on there. And I don't want artificial layers. I want to actually layer her up. So we're going to put that on. I do like the like men's tank top idea. I don't know if I like the cropped idea. I think she would just like get a pack of Hanes men's tank tops and wear one of that under this. But also, not only that, I think I like the idea. Where's that Henley at? We got, yeah, we're gonna layer her up more. I saw Henley, did I? This one, yeah. So we got the tank top. We're gonna put a Henley on there. What colors do we have? Red or gray? Let's do red. Let's do red. So white men's tank top, red Henley. Let's see. Do we put the flannel on yet? Yes, but we need another layer on top of that. I think we need like a hoodie or something on top of that. Let's look for hoodies. So we need some sort of a sweatshirt that she would throw on. What's this? I could see her maybe wearing you know what could be fun? If maybe they have like a men's cardigan, because she could have stolen a cardigan from her father. Men's. I don't know if they'll have it in Urban Outfitters. Ugh. This is cool. And I like how it kind of doesn't match. This is fun too. All right. So can we get away? Can we get away with an Argyle men's cardigan, which I think is blue. Can you tell? I think it's blue and gold. Over red Henley over this. Now, I'm pattern mixing today. I'm not one to necessarily shy away from pattern mixing. I'm just not entirely sure that this would go with this at all. It may be a little too much, but it's fine because we're just keeping warm. So we're going to pile it on. We're going to do that with that. Why not? This one may be better. It's still kind of Fair Isle-esque, and it would go with the scarf. Not that we need to go, but it would go better with the scarf. It wouldn't clash quite as much. Ooh, yeah, I like it with the scarf. I'm going with that. So let's just find women's outerwear, and we're just gonna find the biggest jackets. Yeah, this one's not bad. I want it to be huge though, like huge, mungus. I am overthinking this. Oh, yeah. Done. This is it. This is the one. This is totally it. Obviously, it would not be $499. I'm going to assume she inherited this from some relative, but like, it's almost military in a way, like a military kind of, someone really high up in the military if they'd wear it. I mean, the fur, maybe not, but man, that's a cool jacket. She would totally throw this on just over all her layers and run out the door over the pants. Oh, we gotta find, do they sell shoes here? I don't know. Combat boots, obviously. Oh, yeah. These ones. Yes, done. I don't know. They may even be men's. I don't care. Cool Planet by Steve Madden. I like it. Done. So these, the pants we found, do we even have those? Yeah, obviously. What's this one? Oh, that was the weird ones with the butt. Yeah. I mean, you got the combat boots look right here. I kind of like the idea of joggers better still. But that's not bad. That's about right. Wind pant. Not in winter, probably. Not in winter. How wind of a pant is it? Because otherwise I kind of like it. Oh, it unzips too. That's fun. Yeah, I don't hate this idea either. So maybe something like that. Ooh, this layer actually is nice too. As a kind of base layer. I don't love the turtleneck for her. We're going to add that as another layer though. I wonder if this top comes without a turtleneck. So sure, why not? We'll put it as a turtleneck. Under this Henley, so we have the men's tank top, this turtleneck, under this Henley, under the plaid shirt, which tab I closed apparently. Not this one, the green one. Under the, I still like the hoodie idea though. Still kind of like the hoodie idea. And I don't think we can layer a cardigan and a hoodie. I think that would be a little ridiculous. But this hoodie is kind of cool. So either the cardigan or this hoodie. And then this amazing jacket over top on the way out. And this big scarf, which I think was still down here too. Somewhere. Wow. All right, so I will put this all together into something and I will display it right here. And let me know what you thought of my Jo look. It was a struggle getting here for some reason, but that's what I came up with for Jo March. So let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Bedecked. I hope I did right by these beloved characters. I know as writers, a lot of us have identified with Jo March at some point, so let me know how I did below, and I hope you have a Merry Christmas. Thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned. Next week, I have some New Year's themed content. So that will be fun. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.